Hey, what is up, everybody? Good, very early morning on this one. We have a Nintendo Direct happening right now. I forgot to mention it on yesterday's stream that we were going to be doing this one. Uh, but yeah, this so far there's not really any information about this stream at all, other than it's going to be like games for Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch even. And that's basically it. So no idea if it's going to be first party or third party or what. I'm assuming since they're not saying specifically what kind it is, I'm thinking it's probably going to be a mix. Um, I've been thinking about what kind of games they could be showing off. Obviously, like Zelda, they have already kind of announced that Hyrule Warrior 2. I'm not sure where that one is. I haven't really been super keeping track of a lot of the Nintendo games. Uh, Obviously the new Pokemon game that's gonna be coming out but pretty soon. I don't think they've announced a new Mario game. Like the two big games, first party games that they announced, well, three was Hyrule Warriors, which that's still coming, Donkey Kong, that's out, and Mario Kart, that's out. So I'm wondering what we are going to see here. If we're going to see like another Zelda possibly, since I don't know. The only thing coming is Hyrule Warriors, and I think a lot of people don't really count that as like an actual Zelda game. But I think it's probably going to be if they are going to do a first party game, I'd say like Mario. Like, come on, like the Switch just came out, and there isn't a basic Mario game on it yet outside of Kart, which I don't think really counts as like a real Mario game, as like a platformer style Mario game. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I'd love it if they introduced a new IP. Like they did Splatoon on like the Wii U, unfortunately, is where like they debuted that. And I'm pretty sure this very first Splatoon is still completely locked into the Wii U. Um when the Switch came out, they introduced ARMS, which I thought was a fun concept. And then like they released like what two or three characters after it dropped, and then they were just kind of like never mentioned it again. So it's like maybe they'll bring that back possibly, or maybe they'll come up with a whole new game franchise that they want to try out on here. I think that would be super dope. But yeah, I think we're gonna see like something like even if it's a super brief trailer about the new Pokemon, since that's gonna be coming out super soon. Probably maybe Zelda. Who knows? I'm not too sure about how people are feeling about the Hyrule Warriors series. I know a bunch of people do love it, but I don't know how much they're just going to be like posting it everywhere. Also, I heard some people talking about this yesterday and even earlier today on some other people's streams before I got onto mine. But Star Fox is a thing that they have fumbled for years and have not been able to figure out how to do a modern Star Fox game. I think just what you did for Mario Odyssey and Legend of Zelda, do that for Star Fox. Like have them go to different planets, kind of like the GameCube Star Fox game. I never really played it. I played the demo of it, but you could go to planets, you could get out of your ship. It was definitely more reminiscent of what I would refer to as like kind of a Ratchet and Clank style game. And I think that's the direction you could totally go in. Is make Star Fox basically Ratchet and Clank, where you go to different planets. You can do like puzzles and stuff. You can use different types of military equipment, like obviously the starships as well as the tanks. Because Star Fox, a lot of them are literally like some form of like on rail shooter. A lot of them, or not even on rails, but it's like it's a very linear shooter game. And I don't know if that's something that people still want out of Star Fox, or if they want it to evolve where it's like, oh no, there's like dog fighting with Star Fox. They came out with a game. Ubisoft came out with a game a while ago. It wasn't Star Fox. It was like some other space game where you were flying around the solar system and stuff. But they did a partnership with Nintendo where they could get like the Star Fox like ship in the game, as well as some of the Star Fox characters in it. And that seemed pretty cool. That was back when everyone was trying to do toys in video games. So you had like a little spaceship that you would hook onto the Switch controller, and whatever ship you had on or whatever parts you had on would be the thing that you would have on in the game. Um, that kind of died out. That died out pretty quickly, honestly. It was like Skylanders, that game, the Amiibos. There weren't an overabundance of games that did this, but there were a few. Lego did it. Lego Dimensions, I think, is one of the coolest games, and I think that it's so sad that that shit is so hard to find now if you wanted to play that, because it was like each different universe had their own little minifigures that you could buy and use and stuff, and had like a physical play set as well as a digital one in the game. That was super cool, and I thought they should have kept going with it, honestly, in terms of Lego specifically. But yeah, in terms of using toys uh, as like interacting with a video game, honestly, I could take it or leave it for the most part. But yeah, that's the last time I saw Star Fox was whatever the name of that game was, and I'm just completely not remembering it. Actually, hold on, audio. Okay, there we go. All right, we have the music on as well. Okay. So yeah, I think it would be cool if they went like, okay, let's do Star Fox. It will have dogfights. We'll get in the tanks. We'll do like all the different like types of ships and military equipment we've seen throughout past games. But also they'll be exploring around in a Ratchet and Clank style type of thing, and we'll get to see a bunch of the other characters. Because I think one of the biggest problems with, or one of the biggest limitations, obviously, was the console not being able to handle doing stuff like that. But I don't even know, is even anyone at Nintendo like, can we do something with Star Fox? Or is everyone just like, hey, do you remember Star Fox is a franchise that we own apparently? But yeah. Anyway, back to the new Mario. Because I honestly think if they like really focus in, they could make Star Fox the Ratchet and Clank for the Switch. Easily. Honestly, I'd play it. Like, for sure. But yeah, they don't really have too many space games. They have like Mario, which is kind of like a weird popcorny fantasy. And then they have Legend of Zelda, which is a more traditional fantasy. And when it comes to space, they have Metroid. Two different forms of Metroid, Metroid Prime, and then like the standard like Metroidvania style. But it's like, yeah, man, you could use Star Fox as a Ratchet and Clank, and I think that would be super sick. I mean, the last game that really came out was Star Fox Zero, and that was 10 years ago, and I think it was on... Yes. And we're here. What do we got? I don't even remember when they started with this new intro. I think it's been all this year, actually. But I really like it. The music and the vibes of it is really good. The other ones I thought were too sterile. Sterile. Super Mario Maker 3. Maybe, or maybe it's for this Nintendo Museum, which is a big thing in, well, not a big thing, but like, it's a thing that's in Japan that they recently opened. Maybe that's what it is. 40-year anniversary.
Konnichiwa, Miyamoto desu.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Love this guy.
September 13th marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much. The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games. There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series. Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display. You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On top of that, earlier in May, Following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida. We hope you can experience the world of Super Mario in real life.
Man, already getting a third park.
Next is
Nice.
more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February.
Oh, nice.
Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto? Also, coming next spring, please take a look at this.
Next spring. Oh, is it the movie? There's no way this is a game. It's gotta be the movie. These are way too good at graphics. I'm sorry. I know the Switch 2 just came out, but yeah, there's no way in hell. Yeah, what are they gonna do? Oh my god, they're going straight Galaxy.
Let's go!
Dude, nice.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy Movie. What kinds of adventures do you think
Awesome.
Mario and his friends will have in space? This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination. Chris-san,
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination.
I'm honestly surprised they're
and
going
invention
already to
that Mario
Galaxy.
has brought to
I mean,
life
to be
for
fair,
fans
like
across generations and around the world.
in terms of villains,
From its
Mario
groundbreaking
generally
world
just
building
has Bowser.
to
Like
its
when you think of
iconic
Mario, you
characters
think
and
Bowser. Like
unforgettable
I know there's
music.
been other
The Super Mario
villains, but
Brothers
they've
have
always
left a
felt like
lasting
super minor
impact on the very
characters.
fabric of
I'm
our
surprised they're
culture.
already jumping into
All of
straight
us at
Galaxy and not just doing
Illumination
Mario
feel so
Brothers 2.
fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris,
What if they go Mario
are busy
Multiverse?
working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi,
Hey!
Jack Black as Bowser,
Only right.
Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and Kevin-Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Oh, I was
Thank you,
hoping they might
Chris-san.
announce who's going to be
I'm also
playing
involved
the new
in
princess.
the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
Man, it's surprising they're going straight Galaxy. All right, I know. Like a lot of people say that the Galaxy series is probably like the best series of Mario games. Although I don't know. I don't know how they feel after Odyssey. Even though Odyssey's come out like quite a while ago, though. Honestly, part of me, now that I see that they're like willing to do like Mario Galaxy as a movie, Mario Sunshine, that would be sick. That's one game that will always be nostalgia bait, just because of the time and place that came out in my childhood. Me constantly seeing it everywhere, and that always seeming like, how come they never made a sequel to Sunshine? It always felt like it went to a whole different area of the world. Rosalina. Obviously, there's gonna be the star, there's gonna be the new princess. I wonder how they're going to handle this in the movie. Because Mario, you can kind of get, like, okay, the world is set up, and just immediately expanding it into the galaxy zone. Just really. Didn't want to do a Mario Brothers 2 first, and maybe set up the Koopa Kids or anything like that. Wasn't that already out on the Switch? I thought. Oh, cool.
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Hi.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. First, the two games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space.
I wonder if they'd ever make a third one.
Planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on
It almost feels like once they kind of move on
Rosalina's
to like a
library, you can read a
different
storybook.
project, like
It's
once
now
they
in
like
both games.
after they made Galaxy
we've
2
also
and moved
added
on
new
to like
pages.
the next thing, it feels
We
like
hope
they're
you're
never
looking
gonna go
forward to that
back
as
to like
well.
do a sequel to one of the older ones, like Mario Sunshine. I'd love it if they did a sequel to
In
that.
addition, the
I don't think they
storybook
ever would. I think they just make a whole new game that's kind
will
of
be
more
available
vaguely
as a
like it.
real-life product. The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details, including the release timing, will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later today, so please check that out. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it?
I still need to play Super Mario RPG
Let's
and
introduce some
Super
other
Mario
games coming
Brothers.
to
What was
Nintendo
it,
Switch.
Brothership? Seems pretty cool. But mainly Mario RPG. I still need to play that. That's been on my list for a long time. Oh, we're getting another sports game. I feel bad for these
The
sports
latest
games,
entry in
though.
the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on
Because it feels
Nintendo
like when
Switch 2.
soccer came out, it was like a
Mario
thing for a
Tennis
day,
Fever.
and then that was it.
Use top spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots. But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork
Like
with
100%, I feel like they should just release it as like Mario Sports
And-
or Mario Sport, where it just
Swing
has
into
like
action with new
soccer,
equipment
tennis,
called fever
basketball,
rackets.
like
Keep
do all
your rally
those,
going to build up your
baseball,
fever gauge,
and it's just in one game.
then unleash a fever
Wow.
shot.
Like literally Wii Sports, but with
Freeze the court with the ice racket.
rather than releasing each one individually.
Summon mushrooms
Mario Golf,
that shrink
too.
your opponents using the mini mushroom racket. or duplicate yourself with the Shadow Racket. There are 30 Fever Rackets, each with their own abilities.
There are gonna be so many screens broken by playing this game. Like the good old Wii days.
To find your own strategy. Let's see the game modes being served up. A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode.
Yeah, wasn't the flower in the last like 2D side-scroller Mario?
Play matches with unexpected
One where it
rules
looks like
in
Mario's on an
mix-it-up
LSD
mode.
trip. That one.
Even some where you'll experience
those.
wonder effects.
Yep, the Wonder Effects game.
In the online modes, choose between casual play with customizable rules in Online Room or Go for Glory in ranked matches. You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in Swing Mode. Plus, after encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's Adventure Mode.
Oh, that's still the same game. Holy shit, I thought they were trying to introduce a new game.
And
Wow.
defeat the monsters to return to normal.
This is so weird. What? So they're doing like a
Mario
legit,
Tennis
they're trying to do a
Fever launches
legitimate
on Nintendo
story
Switch
mode in it, it
2,
looks like.
February 12th.
Okay.
That was Mario Tennis Fever.
マリオテニスフィーバーです。
It features
feel like that
familiar
story
tennis
mode won't be
gameplay,
that fun.
but unique to this latest entry are Fever Shots, which change depending on your racket. There are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
I will.
Hi.
Oh, is it getting? It's getting upgraded.
Wow!
Yeah.
More multiplayer mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
I don't know if you actually
Meet up in Bella Bell Park.
I mean, I don't know if you need to actually like announce
A
all
large
these
plaza
games are
has been
also coming to
discovered in the
Switch 2.
Flower Kingdom.
Like, yeah, we kind of
Bella
figured
Bell
like
Park.
that should kind of be
Here,
the default
you can
thing
enjoy
for
a variety
nowadays.
of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family.
Like, am I crazy? I feel like
Let's go over
those
some of the
that should
things
just
you
be the
can do.
default, where it's like, yeah, all past games are now
Collect
able
the
to be played
most
on.
coins to win.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
Use items to duke it out. Dodge attacks and try to survive.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide in tag. If you're tagged, you're it. And the other players get to transform and hide.
Work together to relay.
Pass the bob-omb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across
Yeah, I
them.
wasn't aware that. Okay, so it seems like the whole theme of this one is just it's Mario everything.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump! Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park. The Nintendo Switch 2 Edition adds other new content as well. Look forward to more on that in the future. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Meet Up in Bella Bell Park, launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Why is it taking so long to port it to the Switch 2?
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting
What?
a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
How is that not coming out
As
like
its
at the
name implies,
holiday,
Meet Up in Bella
like
Bell
this
Park
holidays?
has more multiplayer options
least.
to enjoy.
Seriously?
It also adds other new content, so stay tuned for more details in the
Well, I
future.
guess yeah.
About these
Guess they
chatty
must be
characters.
adding on quite a bit of new.
Was it
content
something I said?
The talking flowers. We actually made them.
We kind of look alike, huh?
Oh, really? Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that. These talking flowers can make everyday life a little more fun.
No.
They're
Oh my
planned
God,
for
why
release
would you do
next
that?
spring.
Who wants a
Okay,
3 a.m.?
this is the
We
last
kind of
game
look
of the
alike.
Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary part of this.
It's gonna wake you up in the middle of the night so often. If it actually does that, that's fucking crazy design. Do not do that.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live,
Okay, so they're making Yoshi's Island remake or new
a
one?
talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky.
Oh my God, Scooby-Doo sue him. Get him.
It looks like the book has information within its pages
They had a
about
Mr.
unusual
E for
creatures,
so long in there.
but it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away. It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom.
It kind of looks like
As
the,
you wander through the
Yoshi
book,
belt.
you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Okay, it looks like there's quite a few
A
stuff
new
for
game
spring.
starring Yoshi is on the way.
不思議の図鑑が登場します。
The game takes place within a mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. In addition to the games coming in the future, the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts
Oh, really?
of adventures
Okay, that's
with
soon.
Mario. Okay, we'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, cool. Honestly, I thought he was talking about it was the end of the direct and that was all that they were gonna do, which honestly, I would be like, okay.
Time to storm into Cryptica.
Cryptica.
The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure.
Nothing
Find
like
your
it
way
that
through
at
this
all.
80s
At all.
anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic
Okay,
and twice as
Metroidvania.
thrilling. Hone your
Self-created
swift
style.
swordplay
Honestly,
against a
these have
variety
really
of
been,
foes.
I'd say these have been popping off
Find
quite a
array
bit
of unique
over the
melee
last
and
couple of
ranged
years. They've really been coming
and
back.
glide through
Like the new
ever-shifting
Shinobi that
biomes
just
with
came out, which a
graceful
lot of people are saying is
acrobatic
freaking
moves.
lit. The
With
last
the help of
Metroid,
magical creatures
Prince of
called
Persia, going back to
Stormhawks,
its
you'll
roots,
gain
which
permanent
I've heard a lot of
upgrades
people
to
saying that
boost your
thing is so
abilities
freaking
and help
good.
you on your next run.
Unfortunately, I'm not really
You can experiment
Metroidvania
with the
style
upgrades by
person.
combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles.
Also, what was the one that just came out?
Launches
Silk Song.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch
Also,
system
that coming out.
later today.
Unfortunately, I'm not into those style of games, but it looks like they've been really
The
popping off over
wilderness
the last
is
few
calling. Transform a wild island inspired by the Australian outback. In this charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways
Okay, I
to
got
make
bit by a
this
snake.
wilderness
I'm down
your
dead.
home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources,
I keep getting
and
poisoned.
plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town.
Feels like
Visit
they
shops,
just took
enjoy
uh,
festivals, and
Animal
talk with
Crossing
visitors. Some of them might even
And then
decide
we're like,
to live
let's
here.
kind of do a knockoff
Plus,
of our own
up to
property.
4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th.
All those dang
Pre-orders and a
Dinkums.
demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, at first I was like, it's kind of
Embark
Minecraft-y.
on a colorful adventure.
Then I'm like, no, that seems more.
Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom. Team up locally or online.
Oh
in this
shit! Yeah, okay, I've
multiplayer-only
seen
game.
some
On
streamers
this
actually
planet,
play this.
Color is key. Attack enemies with the
There was
same
like
color
some
to
early
defeat them.
access streams of this like
Each adventurer
a
can only fire
while
2
ago.
colors, so you'll need to swap between them during battle. Timing is critical
It's still
too.
not out yet.
Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers.
Yeah, this is like very
Or
yeah. This is
drones
just
to
a
create
two-person game.
platforms. Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down. Additionally,
it
in
kinda
party
reminds
mode,
me of,
up to 4 pals can
What's that
take
one
on a
ninja
variety of
game with like
challenges
the
together.
gum ninja?
A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Popucom, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Oh, okay, that's still okay. Wow, I could have sworn I saw people play like an early access version of that like almost 6 months
Here,
ago.
on this small island floating in the sea, are me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
But yeah, that's one of those games where you have to play it
New game
2-player.
Coming out.
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game.
I remember they announced this one already. In fact, I think they've
You're
already
in
had
charge
this
of
at
this
like
island.
multiple directs.
You
at
can
this
create
point.
me characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself.
Nightmare fuel for everyone.
Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
Whatever skin tone or
Your
gender you
me
are,
is
you can make an abomination
Start living
that
here.
looks like something
the me
Picasso would.
characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit. Wonder what's up?
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Definitely a choice to keep that like
Looks like that
voice
hit the spot.
sound.
This me looks bored all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Leave a charcoal with a Grimby.
Are you the man with the green beans? They just ramble
They really
nonsense
hit it
at
off,
each other.
all thanks to this meetup.
Actually, that would be
This is
pretty
just a
funny
small
if like
slice of the life here
subtitles
on
they're
the
like
island.
actually
Stay
saying
tuned
like
for more
more like
information
regular
in the future.
sentences, but what they're actually like what they're voice acting is like just complete random sentences that make no sense.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we
Yeah, we're
can
getting
now
a lot of
confirm that
2026
Tomodachi
announcements so
Life,
far.
Living the Dream, launches next spring.
Although
More on this
Pokemon's gonna be
story
coming
as it
out fairly
develops.
soon, so I guess they're kind of banking on that to tide people over.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life Living the Dream will launch next spring.
I feel like this is a game you could have probably moved on to the next game without breaking.
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Here we go. This is the newest of new. This is cutting edge technology.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games. Get over here and choose your fighter
Oh, wow,
in this
that's-
totally collection of Mortal Kombat classics. This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console,
Congratulations,
and handheld
guys.
versions.
We finally caught up to the
Friendship matters,
PS2.
so fight your
Yeah.
battles locally Or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that
We're gonna
includes
have to wait for the
concept
Switch
art,
6
archival
before we can
footage,
get
and
PlayStation 3
exclusive
games.
interviews with the original creators. Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th and physically December 12th.
Alright.
Let's finish this.
No
Experience
fucking
the first
way
game
anyone
in the
wants to
Final
play this
Fantasy
on the
VII
Switch. I'm
Remake
sorry.
Trilogy.
People should Steam Deck this before
Step into
they...
the role of Cloud Strife,
this.
a former member of Shinra's elite soldier unit. While he's working as a mercenary,
It looks
the
surprisingly
legendary
good.
hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system
Intergrade?
January 22nd. Save the world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure.
I can't wait for that,
Battle foes to
that
rescue
Final Fantasy
robot
to come out
allies.
just so we can see
Collect
some
resources
screenshots. Because that
and
looks
create a
like...
place for others to call
What's the
home.
actual gameplay
Then
from the Switch 2? Because
customize
that
your
looks
weapon classes and
surprisingly
unlock
close to
powerful
the
abilities.
PS4 version.
You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions. Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share. Mouse controls are also supported on
And see,
Nintendo
this is the
Switch
kind
2.
of stuff I like
Linked,
seeing when we
Banner
see
of the
Nintendo
Spark
stuff, because they
launches
always
on
do
Nintendo
funner and
Switch
more
2
unique
and
art styles.
Nintendo Switch later
Where like
today.
most other games try to do like everything's realistic. Unless it's a giant game.
Well, daughter of Hades,
Is it just Hades 2 or is it DLC? What's happening?
princess of the underworld. It would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense?
Dude, the art of this game.
Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
Taking those feet away from the trees. Netflix, where are you at with the anime?
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both.
That is definitely not the goal that I expected out of her.
Death to Kronos.
Definitely sounds younger.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the princess of the underworld to take on the sinister titan of time. Wield powerful weapons of night, the Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and
The
abilities.
character designs and
Mix and
artwork
match
on
to
them
find
are
the most
so
powerful
freaking good.
combinations.
God.
Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode. Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 25th. New Amiibo figures ride in. The Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new Amiibo are also on the way. Tap them to summon figure players that you can train. Your figure players
Honestly, I'm
will
surprised
level
they're
up
still
as
doing
they compete,
amiibos.
and
It
their
felt like
machine's
amiibos
proficiency
kind of
level
fell
will
off for a
also
few
increase.
years there. feels like they're trying to like
Plus,
bring them
with
back.
the amiibo,
I don't know.
you
I know
can
that they've always
swap
been releasing
riders.
amiibos, but it feels
Just
like there
like
was a
in the
point in
game,
time
you can
where they were
choose your rider and
constantly
machine.
putting them
Rebels are
out,
also
and then they pulled it
transferred
back
over.
a lot.
These 2 new amiibo will
At least
be
it
available
seemed like that
November
to me.
20th, the same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout for even more Kirby Air Riders amiibo updates in the future. And a second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's director, Mr. Sakurai, is also on the way.
They finally let me make different games, guys. Look at him go. Alright, that's gonna be switched to a version. Or is this the... Okay. Hyrule Warrior.
After traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru.
Alright, called that one.
Queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War. Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside your allies.
Remember that thing that was alluded to in that last game that we made?
this
Well,
brave
here in
Korra.
this game, you actually get to play as that. Crazy.
Get familiar with
Just
your
took you
allies'
this a
abilities
couple years
so
to
you know
actually
which
do it.
character to swap to in any situation. Zonai devices can bring water, wind, and other effects to combat. Make strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle. Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair, sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has the game. Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
You know, our mainline game that we made. And then we completely passed over this whole event.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Hello.
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle.
This Dragon Quest.
And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
As soon as I see a JRPG with British accents, I just immediately think of... Yep. That's what it always is every time.
It all began with a spark of curiosity. Guided by a mysterious tablet, a group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world.
Is that a whole new
As
Dragon
they
Quest, or is
venture
this a
into the
remake?
unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
By the way, there was a Dragon Quest CGI movie that looked fucking awesome. I watched it. It was okay. They unfortunately did a story thing in it that I was like... That kind of just ruined the whole movie. But overall, graphically, it was really cool. Oh, shit.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
Okay.
That's the spirit. Look out, world. Here we come.
Interesting. 7?
That was Dragon Quest VII.
Didn't they just do remakes of 1, 2...
We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this
I can't remember if
reimagined
3 and
world.
4 got remade, but...
Now,
I know that
we'd
they
like
just
to
remade the
announce two
earlier
things.
ones and they're jumping straight to 7.
First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app. The app continues to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis.
Come on, man.
We're adding a new Kirby theme. We're also delivering
Okay, cool.
information
You got
regularly
Emerald.
about
What
Kirby
else? Come
air
on.
riders leading up to the game's release. So please check that out. Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Please take a look at this.
Brother, people don't even, they don't, okay. What are you gonna try to add to it to make people want to actually own this thing?
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. In order to play,
I guess.
you need this dedicated accessory.
Well, actually, have they ever made any
This
Virtual Boy
recreates the
stuff
form of the original
available
Virtual Boy
before?
hardware by
Because I don't
inserting a
really
console to
remember them
play.
ever trying to do anything with this. Oh, fuck.
Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported.
Oh, well, you just got a
Play
bunch
Mario's
of degenerates to
Tennis.
buy that now that are obsessed with Nintendo.
Galactic Pinball.
Remember this thing that didn't work in the
Taro
90s?
Boxer.
Oh, nostalgia. Buy it again,
The
will
14
ya?
classic games shown here are planned to be released over time.
Okay, I guess that's
Virtual
cool.
Boy
I honestly
Nintendo
don't
Classics
think I ever
is
really
scheduled
remember
to
them
launch
seeing them
February
do a
17th.
library for Virtual Boy games before, so
The
that might be the
dedicated
first time they've ever
accessory needed
re-released
to play
those.
Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the future.
Ugh.
A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
Hey guys, remember we did cardboard stuff once and then we stopped abruptly.
We hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. Okay, let's see some more headlines.
Alright, are they gonna reveal, like, I feel like they gotta do something with Pokemon because that's coming out so
Crimson
soon.
Butterfly
And the
soars
question is
again.
whether they're gonna do a trailer or if they're gonna reveal another Mega Evolution.
Minakami Village, a place said to have vanished from the map.
This Fatal Frame. Yep,
But when
nailed
twin
it.
sisters,
Alright.
Mio and Mayu,
I
find
honestly
themselves
need to
lost
get into
and
Fatal
wander into the
Frame.
village,
That's been a series that's been around for a while that I have
they
never
encounter the
looked
unthinkable.
into. Other than the base premise of like you use a map.
The victims of a past tragedy. Now, Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But as she delves deeper into
I
the
feel
mystery,
like Fatal Frame is the off-brand Silent Hill. Especially since the newest Silent Hill is going to be taking place in a creepy old-timey
Mayu
Japanese
sanity
village.
slips
It's
away.
like getting really close.
where will the Crimson Butterfly lead them? Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo
When was the last
Switch
time they
2
made a
system
Fatal Frame
early
game?
next
Like a
year.
new one. Because this second
Upgrade your
remake
play
that they've
with
made
the
in a while,
Nintendo
does
Switch
this mean
2
they're going to
editions
build up
of
to
these
like actually
games.
releasing a brand new one?
In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece
Another
Pirate
Dynasty
Warriors
Warriors
4, you'll face off against more on-screen enemies than ever before as you aim to become King of the Pirates.
Tried so hard to get into Dynasty Warriors and I just could not.
Enjoy camera play and more in Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Serve up dishes and reactions while you cook together. Mouse controls are cropping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew Valley. Plus, up to
Which
4
Stardew
friends
Valley is
locally can
now
play in
available on
split-screen
PlayStation
multiplayer.
Plus right now. I
And
did
with
pick it
Game
up.
Share,
I've never
up
played
to
Stardew
4
Valley, so
players
maybe
can
we'll
play
give that a try
together
at some
if
point.
one person has the game. 5 new levels, including Candyland and
Human Fall
Museum,
Flat.
are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, with mouse controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun. Craving more to clean? Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series.
I can't do this game. I
Unholster
played
your
the first one, and it was an
effortlessly blast the dirt away
offline
as you
obsession of
transform
mine
your sullied
to a very
surroundings
unhealthy
into
degree.
squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new
Like
tools
you
and
might, if you
supplies,
watched some of
including
my
enhanced soap,
streams,
a
if you watch my
surface
streams
cleaner,
consistently, you
additional
could
power
probably
washers,
point out where I was
and
playing
rigging equipment
this
for
game
those hard-to-reach places.
because
Wash your way
I
through
would
a
not
fresh
sleep.
campaign as you explore even more
There was like,
of
I think, a
Muckingham.
month or
Then
two
venture into
straight
new
of me just
grimy
playing this
locations,
constantly
including
off-stream,
Detergent Toe
and I
and
just would
Louvre
not
City.
sleep.
After a hard day's work, take some time to unwind in your home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected.
Oh, Kyo, now we also have
First
like
time,
base
up to 4 players can make
accessorizing.
progress in the campaign together in online co-op, or split the work between 2 players with local split screen. Very satisfying indeed. Sit back, relax, and clean to your heart's content
I
when
think if you just did this
Power
as your
Wash
actual
Simulator
job,
2
you would also be
launches
making
on
money
the
by
Nintendo
doing
Switch
it.
2 system this fall. The fruit matching phenomenon returns.
Wait, is this like a literal
Suika
sequel?
game is back and rounder than ever. This time,
Oh, well,
the
that's
fruit
gonna be
falls
fucking
toward the center
exploding.
of a circle, and you can drop it from any angle.
Ludwig's gonna get his
It's
hands on this. He's gonna do
360
something
degrees
with
of
it, and then everyone
fruit-dropping
else is gonna
fun.
become obsessed with it again.
If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge. Plus, with the Nintendo Switch 2
combo.
version, you can play with others locally via GameShare.
Oh, this is
This
a
allows
really
you
long
and up to
direct.
3
This
players
is
to
almost an
drop
hour
and
long
merge
so
fruit
far.
together in
I
co-op.
honestly thought this might just be 20 minutes or something.
Rotate, aim, and go for the
Oh, and it's like a
watermelon when
bubble that you can pop.
Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
Oh, this is all footage from Switch 2. What is this game? Oh, Metroid. Is this Metroid Prime? Wait, are you trying to make a Metroid driving game? What the f is this? I'm so confused. Power slide. Is it part of? Okay, that is Metroid Prime. Okay. Wow. Okay, did not see that coming. Adding a motorcycle traversal thing to it. I don't know if that's ever been in any of the previous Prime. I've not really gotten into any of the Metroid. Okay, short to the point. This year still. We'll see. Oh, and of course you have to have one with the bike. Oh, Donkey Kong?
This is where you're from, DK? This island is beautiful.
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza. This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island. the
Honestly,
home of some familiar
okay, here's the thing with a lot of Nintendo games. They will explode for a week and then you will never hear or see about them again.
And if you finish
unless
the
it's
main
like
game
that
story,
person's specific like
Boy-Con will offer
obsession
you a
game.
position in the ranks
It's
of
their
the
special
Boy
interest.
Company.
What do you think?
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald
Yeah, honestly, I didn't see too many people play much far past like the first like 2 or 3 levels. And I know plenty of people did already play through the whole game on stream, but like honestly, I tried watching some people play this. I could not make it through like the first 3 levels.
Collect a fossil, and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones. Perks have different effects,
for some reason.
like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies,
everything in the world being colorful and nice
or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from.
Well, you know, sometimes there's games where it's like just watching it, you don't get it, but by playing it, you're like, oh yeah.
You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run. Your perks and skills reset after each run. But Fossil and Vanadium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go.
Also, it's kind of like a...
When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK
kind
Island.
of like a speedrun thing almost.
Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers. Take on the challenge to earn that promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Okay, cool. So
Plus,
DK
a
fans
free demo
get
of the
some
main
DLC.
game will also be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Honestly, I don't know. It just kind of felt like it was
Kong
just a new
Bonanza
mode,
is
really,
getting
with new
paid
rewards.
DLC called
And it wasn't
DK
actually, like, when I think
Island
DLC, I
and
think
Emerald
more
Rush.
story or places.
Please look
It just
forward
kind
to
of seems
collecting
like here's
lots of
a
emeralds
all
in
of new
Emerald Rush
location, I
and
think.
exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next, please take a look at this.
I will. Alright, Pokemon. Alright, I don't think this is the one that's going to be coming out. This is something else. What is this? Please tell me this is not going to be a new phone game. Anything other than that. Insane if Ditto got a Mega Evolution. Oh, this is gonna make me cry, isn't it? This is gonna be one
This
that's
land
sad.
is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto.
Wait, is this
That
Minecraft?
looks like a human.
Pokemon Minecraft?
And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon.
Okay, I have a bad feeling with the Pokedex being there. I'm like, oh. Is this either gonna be wholesome or this is gonna be
Looks like
devastatingly sad about a
Ditto's
girl
got
that
an
ends up
idea.
dying and this is her Ditto or some shit?
By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
Naruto running.
Collect rocks and wood to build with. Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
Okay, so it's like a Minecraft-like Pokemon.
Build homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much to do here.
Okay, I was afraid this was gonna be like a story game.
No
And
need to rush, though.
that Pokedex that was there was
Go
gonna
at
lead
your
to
own
some
pace.
tragedy shit.
And you'll have a wonderful space before you know it.
So it's just Animal Crossing Pokemon.
Pokopia.
Okay.
A brand new Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other
Never do like a Pokemon that seems to be like abandoned in a cave next to like a disheveled Pokédex. That just screams something bad happened. Alright. I'd say we are going to see a new Mega Evolution. I mean, this would be a great time to just announce one. I know they've been releasing them throughout, like, the last few months. Honestly, none of them have really clapped at big. Well, the last one they revealed was that octopus guy, whose Mega actually looked pretty dope. Okay, that one looked awesome. But they've released some that... Oh, there we go. All 3 of them. Megas. Okay, am I insane or is that just kind of Ash's Greninja? It's basically his name. Okay, those are the 3 that we fully know about. That one's been before. The before times. And then that dude, he's already got like 3 forms to him.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumiose
Yeah, the
City,
starters, I believe that's the
people
first time.
and Pokemon live. Pokemon
Honestly, all 3 of those starters look pretty sick.
October 16th.
Except for
We have one more
the frog, Greninja.
Please take a look.
It's like there's Greninja, there's Ash's Greninja, and now there's this version as well. Oh, hello, ring guy. You were in a Pokemon movie once that I watched, I remember. No. No. Oh my god, those look bad. No. Those people that like do fun Pokemon designs on Instagram and shit, where they're just like, what if this was a Pokemon design? Or how could we improve this Pokemon design? Get those people. Because very clearly the people that you have working for you suck at their job. Those both look so bad. Brother.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
Oh my, please tell me I'm not alone on that. Those 2, that literally look like some DeviantArt shit. And not in a good way. In any way, shape, or form.
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Danganronpa 2. Yes, yes?
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback.
Call it
While on a
Danganronpa.
school trip to Jabberwock
Pronounce
Island,
the A.
you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin.
But why 2? Did they already
In
re-release
high-speed
1?
detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over! The next class trial is about to begin!
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems next year. Make history.
That's the kind of series where I could imagine someone playing through it for the first time and then tuning into this direct right after beating it and being like, I'm gonna need to replay this whole thing just to get that bonus content, aren't I?
Warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to
Liu
become
Bei?
a true warrior.
He's my fave. Honestly, I didn't really hear much
Choices
people
will
talk about
influence
this.
your story,
This is the
and
third
maybe
Dynasty
alter
Warriors
historical
game in this
events
direct.
from the Three Kingdoms. Plus, paid DLC is on the way.
Of course it is.
Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd. Two fates are now intertwined.
What's this? Oh wait, this is
Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster
as
Hunter.
soon as I saw the dragon guy, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Monster Hunter.
By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land, climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as you freely explore the map. However, a strange phenomenon that causes
Didn't they
petrification
already show this off like
threatens the
3
world.
different times already?
It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent.
I don't know, there's so many
total
Dragon
calamity.
Quests. There's so many Monster Hunter
Raise your
games.
monsties,
I could have
bond with
sworn
them,
this one
and work
specifically
together
they've
to
already
face
shown off a few
whatever
times.
stands in your path. Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection.
Oh, okay,
Soars
3.
onto
I don't
Nintendo
know.
Switch 2.
I think I might have just
March
seen
13th.
the other ones. Oh, we got the montage, guys. You know what that means. It's wrapping up. Gaia. That is a series. That's a franchise that I've always wanted to get into. I remember seeing the original one on PS2, as well as I watched the anime of it, and I'm like, I really like this. I want to play this, but then I never got around to it. And it's one of those RPG franchises where I feel like never really exploded outside of Japan, despite it kind of giving more of a like. Well, it's kind of like a I feel like if you like Persona, you'd probably like. October 10th, almost like 2nd. October 10th is. And we do already have Persona 2 Reloaded in our back pocket. Ooh, what is this? Oh, is this the Bloodborne like? No, wait, never mind. Bone. Silent Hill, maybe? Resident Evil?
Hello? Yes.
Resident Evil? Are you fucking kidding me? The newest Resident Evil.
was it?
Oh.
They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Yeah, if someone does that, that means they're just checking to see if you're in the room when they're coming to murder you, brother. Like, watch literally any movie where that happens. This is... Wait, I think this might actually be new footage
FBI?
that we haven't seen in other trailers yet.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Kind of chunky.
Grace, stay close to me.
I'm coming.
Keep moving. What's wrong? I'll explain
It
later.
almost looks more cel-shaded. Which, honestly, I think that would be the way to go if you had to release this on PlayStation. Like, just make it cel-shaded. Instead of trying to go realistic, because you will never be able to pull that off.
I've been watching you.
Baby.
You're not like other people, you know.
All my stock.
You're quite unique.
What's going on? Something important. I'm scared. Grace.
I honestly did not see this coming, that they were going to re-release season 1 already.
There's no escaping your destiny.
What was... Okay, that musical cue gave me chills. February next year. Yeah, I was going to say, are even all the other ones even released on
the
it
Resident
yet?
Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares. Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day. Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Honestly, I think this is probably one of the longest directs they've done in a while. What is this? Oh, is this Fire Emblem?
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
Looks like it.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
Is this Fire Emblem, or is this just like something that's very heavily inspired by it?
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse.
Oh, we got Bard.
You won't let you hurt her!
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vow to you.
Okay, yeah, Fire Emblem.
The years were long, weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
Next year, nice.
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay. All right, well. Jesus, that was really long. Again, I thought this was going to be like a 20-minute little clip, not like a full-on hour-long craziness. All right, well, let us briefly go over some of the stuff. Obviously, Nintendo, the 40th anniversary of Mario was a large portion of this. Revealing that they're doing the next Mario movie that's going to be coming out next year, and it's going to be Mario Galaxy. I think that is pretty big news. Because yeah, everybody knew that they were going to be doing a sequel. I think everyone just thought it was going to be Mario Brothers 2, and that they weren't going to be just like deep diving into freaking Galaxy lore. Apparently, kind of disappointed they didn't announce who's going to be playing Rosalita. And then, what else? The reveal of Metroid Prime having like a biking section and like that whole thing. I was like, what? Because I honestly thought, wait, are they trying to do like an F-Zero game but with Metroid characters or something? Because I really did not think that was going to be Prime. But yeah, they had 3 different games that were Dynasty Warrior styles. They had a One Piece one, they had the frickin' Hyrule Warriors, and then also Dynasty Warriors. Super big surprise seeing Resident Evil there. I don't know. I just didn't think that they were going to be releasing their newest game alongside on the Switch 2 as well as all the other platforms. I thought they would have maybe like delayed that for a bit or something, since the Switch 2 is nowhere near as powerful as like the other consoles and whatnot. Also, that Final Fantasy VII that they were showing off looked surprisingly good. So maybe the Switch 2 is stronger than I think it is. But yeah, we'll see when that actually comes out. Let's see here. Virtual Boy. Again, I don't recall ever really seeing Virtual Boy games available anywhere, but I could be wrong. But they're doing whole collections of it now digitally. Fire Emblem, that's super big news. Dragon's Quest, that's super big news. I need to look into their Dragon Quest remakes, because I'm pretty sure they only did 1, 2, and 3. And I'm like, well, then where's 4 and 5 and 6? Because I think that one was either 6 or 7. Either way, there was one that was skipped, it feels like. And I don't know, maybe I missed it at some point. And then Suika game, we got the DLC for the Donkey Kong, which, I'm not a big Donkey Kong fan, but even regardless of that, that DLC did look pretty weak in what they were offering. It was basically, here's kind of like a speed run mode almost. Yeah. And then Pokemon, I'd say pretty big. It showed the main 3 starters and their Mega Evolution. The Greninja one, though, I don't know about. Just because, like I said, like most people already know, like, there's Greninja, there's like the Ashes Greninja, which is like a whole variant. And now it's getting a Mega Evolution where it's just like even more ninja-like. Where it looks like it's just getting a ninja costume. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like they could have done something a little bit, like physically evolve him more, because it basically just looks like, Greninja, right? Well, now we have him in a ninja costume. That kind of feels like that's what the only difference is. I don't know. Maybe there are more differences and I just didn't really spot it, but like the other 2 starters, all of them look good. I'm just underwhelmed on Greninja just because he's such a staple. But yeah, the other 2 starters also both looked really good in their Mega Evolutions. So I feel like that's kind of like the thing that you have to nail if you do Mega Evolutions. At the very bare bottom, like rock bottom, that you need to hit is like all 3 evolutions have to be cool for the main starters. Because some of the evolutions were like so close at looking really good, but then they're just like that one detail off where it's just like what's that Lucha Libre bird? They showed off the Mega Evolution for that one, and it's like it was so close at actually looking good, but it's like they didn't go hard enough in the Lucha Libre like gold theming, because they did a chest plate and the helmet, and that was it, and like his entire lower body just looks bland and normal, and it's just like you should have just went full out like crazy glitter gold everywhere. Lucha Libre, give him a fucking wrestling belt and all that stuff. I think they could have pushed that one harder. But yeah, so far, I'd say at this point, since they just revealed the 3 starters, I'd say they're out of all of the megas that they've revealed, it's been more hits than misses. But I'd still say it's kind of a close call on how many hits and how many misses there are. And also the new Pokemon game, which kind of just looks like Animal Crossing almost, but Pokemon. Which, like, you could basically do that with any game. Minecraft, but Pokemon. um, but yeah. Also, they're coming out with the Mario Tennis game. What else was there? Yeah, what the hell was this part of it? Like, I feel insane. X and Y. Mega Dimensions. So they said X and Y, so X evolution and Y evolution. And it's just like, those two do not look good. Like, you gave, it's a Raichu with a Pikachu tail, but it's 2 Pikachu tails. Or it's a, basically almost a Dedenne that looks more like a Pikachu, but it's also got, like, 2 huge, like, almost Pikachu tails almost, out of its head. Like, what? It looks like one of those things where you, like, oh, what are they called? It's like the Pokemon generator where you pick 2 random Pokemon and then they fuse them together to get, like, a random sprite. It looks like that's what these 2 are. It does not look like someone actually well thought out and designed these. Which is just like, no. What the hell is wrong with you? Like I said, there are plenty of artists out there that do, like, art content where it's just like, here's, like, an alternate evolution of a Pokemon, or, like, this is how I'd fix this Pokemon's design. And they always look, like, really good. And it's just like, why the fuck don't you hire those people? Come on, man. Because whoever did this, something needs to happen to them. Because it is not good. But yeah, just so much stuff. I'd say this is probably one of the strongest. This is probably, yeah, this might be the strongest direct all year. Outside of, yeah, like, Switch 2, here's Mario Kart. Just because, like, Switch 2's out, we want to know everything about Mario Kart and the new games. But overall, I'd say this probably had so much good stuff in it for Nintendo fans. Yeah. Overall, I'd say, yeah. Personally, I'd say this is probably their strongest direct that they did all year. I think. But yeah, that is it for right now, guys. I am gonna be streaming again a little bit later on. I'm gonna take a nap, and then we are gonna get back on and do some Dragon Crown Pro and continue on with that. We just got all the gems in that game, so we're going to go and do the next step, whether that's the final boss or if that's gonna be unlocking a whole other section of the game. We'll see, but that's gonna be happening later on today. But that is it for right now. Thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out. And like always, links down below for all my usual stuff, my Blue Sky, my X, as well as links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And I'll see you all back here in a couple of hours. I'm probably gonna do maybe 6 or 7 hours. We'll see. It's probably gonna be a little bit more later on when I do the next stream.